2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene for the Heat, for the Pacers. They took care of business at home in Game 3. The fans are eager for another big win. Heat, Pacers, Round 1 of the NBA playoffs. A critical Game 4 coming your way in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. And for Indiana, Pacers start out with the ball. Here's Marbury. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Now, we know Marbury can score. He's one of the best scoring guards around, and he loves getting into contact and drawing fouls in the act.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one falls.
There's so much about Stephon Marbury that makes him special as a player. He's got great strength and size for a point guard. He's quite nimble and clever. Truly impressive, his full bag.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Already a very confident. Player knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Chalmers. Here's Bosch. Here's Chalmers. 5 on the clock. Granger grabs the miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And that one's good. James.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Here's Marbury. Out to the right wing. Tries it from 16. Hibbert can't hit.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
First one at the line is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Pass to Marbury. George outside. Here's Turkoglu. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. George outside.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
Pass to Chalmers. James outside. Here's Bosch. Out to James. Beyond the arc. Tries again. And Bosch gets it to go.
Look, when you're defending Bosch, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses or he'll do what he just did there.
Here's Marbury. Here's Turkoglu. No good on the three.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Stripped away. Fast break Miami. James, a good look. Again, the Heat score.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch and shoot ability.
Pass to Granger. Here's Turkoglu. Here's Marbury. Four on the clock. Granger. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And slam dunk by James.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And here are the Pacers now. 7-point differential. Here's Marbury. And he buries his first look.
Marbury doing a great job breaking down the defense and using his creativity to get a good shot.
For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He has 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Hibbert. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They swipe it. Here's Chalmers. Pulls it. Paul George pulls it in. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Hibbert. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Chalmers. Knocks down the triple.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Basket's good.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Pass to Wade. James against George. There's the 3. Wade misses. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far. The 3. George's shot is off. The Heat have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Tipped. Here's Hibbert. Pulls up. Nice shot by George.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
Back to James. Pass to Wade. And again, the Heat missing. The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Turkoglu from the arc. That one doesn't drop. George against James. And there's the drive. He gets it in there. James has got 8 points. Indiana trailing here. Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. Right wing. Pass to Marbury. Here's Turkoglu. Here's Hibbert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, this is what coaches are begging for out of Hibbert. You know, be aggressive. Come at it. Finish plays.
Here's Bosch. 6 points for him. Out to James. Here's Wade. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Marbury. Here's Granger. From 9 feet. Again, Indiana.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Wade. Pacers with a rebound.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Shots good by Marbury.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury, not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
James outside. Here's Chalmers. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Indiana's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. The jump hook. Hibbert can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Wade. Lets it go from the wing, and he drops that one in. And the Heat lead by 3.
Certainly wasn't an ideal start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Here's Granger. Down low. Here's Turkoglu. It's rebounded by Wade. Well, the Heat shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. And there's James from the arc. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Granger. A rebound by Bosch. Miami with the ball. 3-point lead. Pass to Chalmers. Here's Wade. Here's Bosch. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's Granger. He's got 6. Here's Marbury. The shot won't fall, and Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Bosch. James double teamed. Shot is up. And again, it's Miami converting.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Here's Granger. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
The Heat with the lead. Pass to Wade. Back to James. Out left to the wing. Tries it from 19. And it's Chalmers missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Marbury. LeBron with the rebound. 1:41 left in the first. Count it. Good. And the Heat lead by 6.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Granger. Jones with the ball. Oh, deflected. Out on his own on the break. Here's Wade. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
The Heat making a switch here.
Confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Here's Marbury. 7 points in the game. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Bosch. To the wing on the left. They get the rebound. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And it's McRoberts missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Wade, and no good trying to use the glass.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Totally uncontested, but it still took impressive balance and agility to hit it.
Pass to Wade. That shot off. And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Back to James. Pass to Bosch. Out to James. Just 5 on the clock. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Indiana trailing here. Here's Granger. Here's Marbury. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Wade. Here's Chalmers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes a first. Lopez, he's checked in for Indiana. And Miami with a change here too. Haslam's checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Pacers shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Marbury. On the take, blocked. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Now here is James. Shoots over George. The shot by James, no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
George passes to Lopez. Here's Marbury. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Wade. Back to James. Here's Chalmers. Kept alive. And Bosch gets it to go. He's got 14.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And there's James from the arc. That shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. The first free throw is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They know Bosch can be lethal. That's why his teammates look to feed him often.
Pass to Granger. And here's Jones. Goes up at the stripe. The rebound by Bosch.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Now Jones. And here's George. Checked by James. Back to Jones. Poke loose. Here's Haslam. No good with a layup. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Bosch. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jeffries is checked in. Here's Marbury. He's got 11. Pass to Jones. Here's Jeffries. James up top. George defending. And James gets it to go.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
George outside. Pass to Granger. Here's Marbury. Here's Chalmers. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Marbury. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Jeffries. It's George on the wing. Check by James. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Yep, that one goes. 20 points for him.
They're really working the paint now.
The Pacers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Jones. Top of the key. Granger, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's good.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Here's Wade. He has 7.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Outside Jones. Pass to Granger. Here's Marbury. 11 points in the game. Outside Jones. Here's Granger. Here's Marbury. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Back to James. Pass to Haslam. Here's James. George defending. And here's Jones. Back to George. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Here's Bosch. Pass to James. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Marbury. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. 17 points in the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Wade. He has 7 to the right side. Pass to James. Here's Chalmers. Releases. Miami, no good that time either.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
The Heat have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Here's Bosch. It's good. He's got 22.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Jones. Pass to Granger. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Miami calls timeout. And the Pacers making a change here. Here's Haslam.
And that's his 3rd turnover of the quarter. He's got to slow things down.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Turkoglu. The 3 is up. Here's Marbury. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Back to James. Here's Bosch. James with the ball. George defending. James against George. And that one's good. James.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Here's McRoberts. Off target from the wing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now, here is James. He's got 14. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it from 20. Pacers with a rebound. George has got 9 rebounds now. Pass to McRoberts. Here's Posey. Not going to go that time. The Heat go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Knocked away. Here's Chalmers. The Pacers pull it in. Over to the left wing. Here's Marbury. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 21 points in the game.
Stephon Marbury can flat out fill it up. And right now, he's on track for a monster night.
Here's James. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Here's Posey. The rebound by Bosch. The Heat with the lead. Let's go with a 3. Wade, that's good. He's got 10.
Hey, out at the arc, Wade is a pretty selective shooter, so when he goes up, you know he's feeling it.
Pass to Posey. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. And the Heat making a change here. Beverly's checked in. 1:15 left in the second. Pass to Bosch. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's McRoberts. He's got 5. Here's Marbury. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Haslam. Pass to Wade. Here's Bosch. Shot clock at 6. Wade, that's good. And the Heat lead by 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Hibbert. And he converts the layup.
And the huge, big body of Hibbert helping him make his presence felt inside.
Here's Wade. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. George has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Marbury. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And now just a 3-point Heat lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Heat, they'll be extremely motivated to come out in the second half and try to secure control, because it's no secret to anyone that the difference between a 3-1 lead in a series as opposed to being tied 2-2 is massive. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Well, Miami shooting it at 52%. James passes to Holmes. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And for Miami, they've got Anthony, LeBron James out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Holmes in at the four-man position. And it's Miami's ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And for the Pacers. Up top, Beverly. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Indiana trailing here. Here's Dunleavy. Pass to Hibbert. Here's Dunleavy. Clock at 6. And Holmes pulls it down. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Well, Indiana shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Dunleavy, defended by Holmes. George outside. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Put the first three misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Beverly finds Anthony. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he drops the first. A different look for Miami. Howard comes in for Holmes, and it's House in for Beverly. That one's no good. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Turkoglu's shot is off. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's James. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Matthews, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Posey, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Matthews' shot is good. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to George. Fires for 3. That shot is off. And the Heat going the other way now. And there's James from the arc. A rebound by Hibbert. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George outside. Clock at 4. Step back shot. Indiana again missing.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Matthews' shot is good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Back to George. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Posey. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Pacers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to George. They grab their own miss. Hibbert, that's good.
And that's exactly the effort you like to see from Hibbert, finishing off the glass.
Here's House. Here's Wade. He's got 12. Here's James. Deflected. Now here's George. Here's Turkoglu. Pass to Posey. From deep. He drops it from range. Now just a 5-point Miami lead.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
Here's Matthews. Now here's James. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Granger. He's got 12. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Hibbert. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. 10 points for him.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Pass to Wade. Here's Matthews. George defending. Driving to the basket. Matthews' shot is good. Matthews got 6 in the quarter.
Nice display of speed by Matthews there. I mean, he loves knifing through the defense and getting to the rack.
Here's Hibbert, guarded by Howard. Here's Posey. It's stolen by Howard. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. George outside. Tipped away. Here's Granger. No good off the glass.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
House misses. Indiana has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Posey. Here's Hibbert. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And, you know, for his size, Hibbert is surprisingly good free throw shooter.
The Heat have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to James. Here's Wade. To the wing, right side. To the inside, Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pass to Chalmers. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Give him 8 points now.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Pass to Matthews. To the middle. Here's Wade. Got a hand on it. Here's Jeffries. Check by James. Out to the right wing. From the corner. And it's Miami with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Matthews. Banked it in off the glass. Matthews got 8 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Indiana's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to McRoberts. Here's Posey, guarded by Howard. Here's Granger. Haslam with a rebound. The Heat with the lead. Tries to break his ice. Here's Bosch. And Posey pulls it down. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Marbury.
Oh, what you say?
Wow.
Come on now.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Wade. He's got 12. And the shot's good. 14 points for him.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
Pass to Granger. Here's Jeffries. Here's Granger. 12 points for him. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Pass to Marbury. To the left wing. Here's McRoberts. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Wade. That shot off the mark. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Over to the wing. Here's McRoberts. To the right side. Pass to Granger. Here's Marbury. Second shot opportunity. Haslam with a rebound. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Chalmers. He's got 11. Good. And the Heat lead by 7.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Bosch. Gets some space and buries the jumper. 24 points for him. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Posey. He's got 10. Here's Granger. Howard with some nice D.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Bosch. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, you know, Chris Bosch is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
Here's Marbury. With 1 on the clock. And the layup is up and in.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat up 9. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Setting the floor for the Heat. Count it.
Marbury's got such great playmaking skills. His ball handling, passing, top shelf.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Miller. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. And the Heat lead by 10.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
From 15 feet away. Rebound by the Heat.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Wade. To the paint. Here's Bosch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
D-Wade showing you his savvy at work, moving things around and opening up the floor for his teammates.
Shot's good by Marbury.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
And for the Heat, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Here's Bosch. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 30 points in the game.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's McRoberts. And he makes it.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Miller from deep three-point range. The shot comes out. Down low. Here's Granger. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Jones, he's checked in for Jeffries. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Miami on D. 8-point game. Pass to Marbury. Here's Dunleavy. Here's McRoberts. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Granger. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Marbury. Tipped. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Pass to Granger. Wing shot on the way. Yep, right through the net. Give him 20.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The 3 is up and rejected. In transition, here they come. Ball's going up the court.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Turkoglu to the middle. Here's McRoberts. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Wade. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
To the inside. And Turkoglu gets it to go.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pass to Wade. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the 4th. Here's Marbury. Got it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Knocks down the long J.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Inside, here's Turkoglu, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Granger. Here's Dunleavy. 3-pointer. Miller pulls it in. To the left side wing. Here's Haslam. Here's Wade. And there's another one for the Heat.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here. Out
to the right wing. Granger. That one goes. Count it. He's got 22. Miami has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Bosch. Here's Chalmers. Puts it up from 17. And it's Marbury with a rebound. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Matthews, he's checked in for Wade. Here's Bosch. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense trying to make it tough for Bosch, but to Chris's credit, he stays focused on this shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
Bosch, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
James is checked in for Matthews. He's off on the second. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league. Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
James outside. Pass to Haslam. Here's Miller. Here's Chalmers. 6 to shoot. And again, the Heat missing. Out to the right wing. The shot's good.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win in sight, he doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Chalmers. Pass to James. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 23 points.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Now here's George. This one for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Chalmers. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Marbury. And that one's good. Give him 39.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Pass to Turkoglu.
Oh, I mean, just hard on that one, B.A.
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Indiana trailing here. George outside for 3. Shot's good by Marbury.
and he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Miami's gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. And here's James. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Indiana on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Marbury. And he gets that one. And it's now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Wade.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
And here are the Heat now. And there's James from the arc.
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, there's something not quite right with him. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Here's Wade. Pass to Bosch. Here's Wade. That's tipped. Here's Haslam. And that one's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The teardrop. Pass to Granger. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. 25 points in the game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Wade. And again, it's Miami converting.
In Wade, we trust in the big moments. This guy knows how to get it done by himself in the clutch.
Here's Marbury. Count that one.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
A minute 15 left in the game.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Shot that time, not on target. And Miami will go the other way with it. Out to the wing. Here's Wade. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Marbury. Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He connects! And that one brings him within 1.
Man, it's frightening when Bosch starts to heat up like this.
And he commits the intentional foul. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. You can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. Got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. The rebound by Hibbert. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Pass to Wade. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. And so the Pacers take the win. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.